Hello and welcome to the new Hotel Friend Property Management System Updates overview. Today I'll show you our newly refined remote reception functionality, our integration with ADN for streamlined payment processes, the enriched booking offer, simplified order creation workflow, and we'll also explore some other improvements in our system. Let's get started. And let's start from our remote reception functionality. So for clients who have remote receptions added to their rates, the model remote reception would be available, and this model allows you to see the link for your remote reception and also to specify steps for your guest. So remote reception is made to simplify guest self-check-in process. We provided interface for that, and here except the basic information form for guest, you can also enable another additional steps such as payment page or door lock page. Payment page allows you to accept payments with terminal. In our case, this ADN terminal, and we selected this specific terminal that will be attached to our self-check-in device. And also you can enable door lock page. This also is available for clients who have Salto SVN door lock integration. This step will allow guests to encode the key cards from the doors without hotel staff help right during self-check-in progress. Okay, so we set up our remote reception. Now we can open it by this link and see how it looks. All these pictures can be set in your hotel. And let's check out how this works. So let's go to the front desk module. Let's say we have a reservation for John Doe today, and we have the PIN for this reservation. This reservation PIN is sent to your guest with a confirmation email, or there are other options to specifically send this PIN code to your guest. But we just copy this code, enter it here, and press Make Self-Check-In button. Now we can see Enter Guest Information step, which is a step number 1. Every step has the option to go back or exit, and also we can change language here. So here I can enter the guest data. I can add digital signature here, save it. I can also add some additional guests for the reservation. And click Next Step. As we can see, our signature has been uploaded, guest profile has been updated, and now we are prompted to the payment page. So our system generates the invoice. If this step is enabled for guest, we can see the information about the guest and the instruction. Please follow the instructions on the card reader for payments. So guest has to attach their card or phone to the terminal, and the process of payment begins. Now we can see that payment was successful, and our self-check-in request was successfully created. Now the step number 3 is door lock step. Also we provide the instruction for the guest to play the key card to the encoder and press encode to prepare their keys for each guest. So now we are waiting till encoder processes and encodes the card. For Joan it's successful. Now let's move on to the next guest. Okay, again we are prompted to place our card on the encoder and press encode button to encode the key. doing so. And it's successful. And here we've been checked in. The process was successfully completed. Now we can go back to home page. So yeah, now you can enable for your guests to be able to securely input their PIN, complete their personal information, attach photo of documents if enabled, settle payment efficiently, and encode their room access cards. This streamlines their arrival experience and unloads your staff. That's it about this feature. Let's move on to the next feature. As I mentioned before, we integrated with Adyen payments. So in previous releases and previous updates, we added the ability to pay via terminal for your invoice when you're creating the invoice. Now it is also possible to pay for your reservation or to add a prepayment to your reservation with add payment action that can be called anywhere on your reservation. And if you have Adyen terminal set up, you can simply select this payment method, select the terminal itself, enter the amount, click add, and the process will begin. It might take some time, so we are waiting for a card to be attached to the terminal, and then we are waiting for response from Adyen system after they successfully process the payment. We'll see it on this screen. Payment was successful. Now we can close this model window and we can see that the payment is added to our reservation. Let's open more detailed view. And we can see the payment is added. Okay. Also, as we talked about door lock provider Salto SVN, we also improved the integration. So now not only check-in, check-out time set in your hotel general settings will be applied, but also early check-in or late check-out will also affect the data that is being encoded to the guest card for opening the door. All right, let's move on to the next feature. And next feature will be our booking offer improvements. We've got some requests. Previously, our booking offer was considered as a not guaranteed reservation, and you couldn't do most of the actions with reservation in this status that you could do with other statuses. Now we changed that, so we have a booking offer created here, and now we extended the actions menu over here, and now you can add it, move booking, create order overview, create booking offer overview, which I'll show in a bit, add order, add guest, add this booking to the group, add some payment method, send email, and resend offer email. So now you can adjust your booking offers by any means, for example by communicating with the guest, and you can send updated offer to your guests without the need to cancel this offer first and then create the new one and send it to the guest. So now, for example, we can adjust this reservation. We can maybe add some order to it. So let's add some order to it on the 23rd. Order is created. And now we are able to resend offer email to the guest. So the guest will receive our order as well. Okay, so another option we have here is to generate a PDF of booking offer overview. It looks very similar to just order overview action we previously had, but also it is possible to provide now a comprehensive and clear presentation of booking details. So here we go. Booking offer overview opens with all details about the guest and the reservation and orders that are included to this offer. All right. Let's move on to the other features. We've been working on the reservations from channels, and now when we're receiving a cancellation from the channel, we are not setting booking balance to 0 as we did before, but we are creating the invoice that includes the cancellation fee if cancellation fee applies to this reservation. After canceling, there will be expected invoice created automatically by our system, which includes the cancellation fee, and later this invoice can be sent to the guest. And also we created, we improved the data transfer to include detailed data on the number of children and their ages. So for example, let's create a reservation in our family room, for example, for 1 adult and 2 children. Okay. For Anna, and save. We did it with quick booking model view. By default, our system sets ages to 12, but just for demonstration purposes, now if channel manager will be passing to our system the data about the amount of children and ages, this information will also be displayed in reservations everywhere in the system. So on booking details view on front desk, also when you hovering over this booking on the front desk, you also will be able to see the information, and in the big view of booking details, it will also be displayed in the accommodation section. We have children section as well. Okay, let's move on to the next improvement. We've been often requested to simplify order process creation for cases when orders are processed at the point of sale, and it doesn't really matter if the guests are living in hotel or no. So just for order processing, we are enabled quick order creation with the option without guest, and adjusted our system accordingly. So now the creation of the order takes so little time. So there's no more need to enter guest information if it doesn't really matter. That's it about the main updates, and also except amazing big features we released this time, we also always working on refining and improving our system. So we've been working on displaying VATs in reports for tips and payment methods, specifically for orders that are imported to our system from another systems like Gastronomy, for example. So Now we are aligning this information with our financial records and reporting. Also, we addressed VAT calculation for bookings without VAT set, ensuring accuracy in financial documentation. Also, we resolved some inventory creation issues and updated task status change on the task page. And also there was a small issue with the cash book comments section. We resolved this issue, which was related to the use of special characters in the comments, which our system didn't allow previously. Now we allow to do so for the specific set of characters. Okay, this is it about this update. Thank you all for your attention and stay tuned for the next updates.